Hey, what's up, friends? So I wanted to tell you about chapter 3 of this book I've been reading by Alicia Keys. The book is called More Myself. It's a journey. And I'm going to tell you about chapter 3. So chapter 3 is called Fly Solo. And there's like three major things that really happen in the chapter that she talks about. The chapter talks about when she was 14 years old. She was at a local event, like some kind of talent event, like where they'd have like out in New York, they'd have like people rap and dance and things like that. And I believe she performed with a group, and she ended up meeting this guy named, he came up and introduced himself. He was one of the popular rappers. His rap name was Crucial, and his real name was Carey. So they end up getting into a relationship eventually, although he finds out later that he's a little bit older than Alicia was. She finally came out and told him like how old she really was. I think she told him she was 17, even though she was 14 at the time. She says that she always kind of liked older guys. She felt like she was more mature herself, so that was why she did that. She also talked about the inconsistent relationship that her father, or the role that he had in her life. In fact, she didn't even call him Dad. She called him Craig. She finally wrote a letter to her dad ending their relationship, she says divorcing herself from her father. Although her father talks in the book a little bit, says some stuff like at the beginning of the chapter. He says, I know you wrote me this letter, but I was never going to allow that to happen. Even though I wasn't there, I'm still your dad, and things like that. Okay, then one day she was at another type of, some type of talent program or whatever she was at. And she had a group called Ambition. It was a singing group. She had dreamed, they had hopes and goals of becoming like an In Vogue or somebody like that, Destiny's Child, one of those type of groups, a group. And it just wasn't going quite as well as she thought it could. They just couldn't get it right. But there happened to be some people there who liked what was going on with her. For example, they thought she could sing. And they found out that she was writing all these songs for this group. She was composing these songs. She could sing. So she meets this guy named Jeff, and he tells her, hey, if you follow me, I can make you fame, make you millions. And she didn't do it at first, but eventually she ended up going and taking his offer. And that's how she started her solo career in the music industry. So this was chapter 3 of Alicia Keys' book called More Myself. If you liked the video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and message. Peace.